She claimed she was the victim of abuse when she stabbed her husband to death. A court said it was murder. Hello everyone, and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you some of the weirdest but most popular topics in the world today. An Indiana woman stabbed her husband and claimed it was because of years of domestic abuse. Now, for the next 5 decades, she will remain behind bars. Elkhart County Circuit Judge Michae Christofeno sentenced Knesha Carruthers to 55 years in prison on July 22nd, just a month after her conviction. Carruthers was found guilty of murder for stabbing her husband, Jimmie Lee, 33, to death. Defense lawyer Mark appealed to the court for a lenient sentence based on the defendant's history as a battered spouse. To support his argument, Carruthers' close friend and family members described the 35-year-old defendant on the stand as a great person. Furthermore, they told the court of the various instances of domestic abuse between the couple over the years due to the loss of a child more than 4 years ago. According to WSBT 22, a dispute broke out on July 27, 2019 between the couple as they partied with friends through the wee hours of the day at their residence on the 300 block of West Jefferson Street. Carruthers picked up a kitchen knife in the heat of the moment, stabbed Gilliam in the chest, and locked him out of the house. He later died at the hospital. On the other hand, Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Kathleen Claes cross-examined Carruthers' friends and family on the stand. He asked if they knew the couple's children had been present in the home during the stabbing incident. They said they were aware the kids were home. However, when Claes informed them Carruthers had been under the influence of alcohol and cocaine at the time of the incident, they denied any knowledge of it. Stephanie Calloway, an Indianapolis forensic psychologist, testified Carruthers met a level of requirement necessary for a diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder, coupled with substance abuse issues. In my opinion, that she's described essentially experiencing abuse by him, starting about a year into their relationship and continuing up until this offense. Through sobs and tears, Carruthers apologized to Gilliam's family and asked for forgiveness. She stated the outcome of the stabbing had been unintentional. Carruthers informed the judge she would appeal both convictions and sentence. Okay. All right, so we got a 55-year-old woman. She was married to a 33-year-old man. It's a nice gap in between there. Okay, they lost a child. Possibly because of her drinking and drugs. And, age might have played a part in it too. She was 55. And she said he was abusive, which he possibly could have been. That's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind he could have been a little abusive, mentally and physically. But there's still no reason for you to go kill him. If he's abusing you, you need to call the authorities and say, listen, I'm being abused over here. I need him out of here. I mean, obviously, you rode with him the whole time. Now, y'all had an argument in the heat of the passion, in the heat of the moment, from drinking and drugs. You snap, and then you stab him in the chest, and then kick him out the house. So, I mean, wow, what a way to go out. What a way to go out. Years of abuse, okay, I can understand that. But you have a voice. You can go to the authorities and you can say, hey, listen, he was abusing me. You allowed him to abuse you, and you allowed him to continue to abuse you mentally and physically, although you have children in the house. You know, you understand, if you was afraid and standing up for yourself, you could have told the authorities, hey, listen, I'm afraid for my, my life. He needs to be removed, and I need a protection order on me, There's people that go through stuff like this every single day. And I mean, you can actually go out there and you can, do the things I just mentioned to protect yourself. I mean, if it was really serious about it, I mean, if the next time he physically came after you, then okay, I can see you making a move to protect yourself. But the fact that she stabbed him in the chest and, he died, is just like, And then that harsh sentence, they gave 55 years. Like, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. She's 55 years old, and she got 55 years in jail. Yeah, she'll die in prison, pretty much. Unless you live to be 111, I mean, it could happen. I don't think it will, but it could happen. More than likely, you'll die in prison. That's not a good way to go out. It really is not a good way to go out. It's sad because she's in prison. I'm not sure if that was the children's father, because if it was, now you got children without a father. An epidemic that's going across America that we all know way too much about. There's too many kids out here without a father around, and the mother's raising them, and they can't do what they need to do, and it's an ongoing story, on and on and on, and it's sad, and it's just like, I mean, what are we going to do about it, until adults wake up and stop being selfish and thinking about what they want to do, sitting there and want to go out and, snort some coke, drink some, some beers, some liquor, smoke some weed, and just do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it, and say, I'm an adult, I do what I want. Okay, fine, but then you also have some children that you need to take care of because they're reliant on you. And the fact that you're doing what you want to do and not taking care of them, okay, is going to reflect them in the future. You may have some daughters that may accept, the abuse that's going down with that went down with you. And when they get older, that might be the only way of love they may understand. So, this is sad. I mean, this is sad. And then the ironic thing is, you at a party at the house, your friends is there, everybody see everything that's going on. My man died, okay, and then they come back and say, hey, we know she was under the influence of alcohol and cocaine at the time of the incident, and the friends is just like, oh, we don't know nothing, because you don't want to be, tied into that case, or even tied into, you might have had some coke, you might have provided the coke, who knows? So, it's just crazy, man. It's just too many relationships in this world where a male and female is together, and you just together just because you're together. You don't necessarily like each other. You are just together. Y'all beating each other up, and then y'all get to a certain point where y'all hate each other so much that somebody dies, somebody gets killed, somebody gets raped. You know what I mean? Somebody gets abused. Like, there's just too much of that going on and on and on. It just seems like there's so many angry people out here. There's just way too many angry people that has way too many things going on inside of them. They need to address the issues that they have personally and internally before they can move forward and help someone and be with someone and be, a viable asset to society today. I mean, you can't help somebody else out if you need help yourself. You know what I mean? You can't love somebody if you can't even love yourself. You know what I mean? So you can't be happy. You can't make somebody else happy if you're not happy within yourself. So, I mean, It's just one too many stories that you read about. And I've been doing this for a while, and it's just like, you see the same stories every single day, every week after week after week. It's just the characters in the story just change. That's all it is. The common denominator is everybody keep doing the same thing. When do we learn? When do we learn? We gotta learn, people. We gotta do better. If you're in a relationship right now, you being abused, and you feel like, you know, it's not really beneficial for you, leave the relationship. If you leave the relationship and he's threatening you, saying he's going to do, okay, report him to the police. You know, hey, I'm being threatened. I want to leave the relationship, but I'm being threatened. What do I do? You know, it's people out there that's going to help with that. You know, situations and circumstances that people go through every day. And they have authorities out there that can actually help you, you know, get through all that. So you don't have to stay and take that. You can leave. You know, whether you male or female. You know, you can remain anonymous. You know, so, I mean, do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Because now, because she took so many years of abuse, she turned around and was like, I can't take it no more, and stabbed him. Now she's in jail. If she would have dealt with her issues when she needed to deal with them, she wouldn't be in prison right now. Okay? Everything would have worked out for her, I believe. You know, so if he was going to kill her, he would have already killed her. You know what I mean? And the fact that she was able to get a knife and go at his chest let me know that, okay, you either caught him off guard or I don't know, when he wasn't looking or what. Because you can't be arguing you got a knife and you don't think he's going to do it. So, I don't know. It's a complex story. It's a sad story because, like I said, the children are always at the end. Is always the ones that suffer from the entire, you know, mistakes that us as adults, you know, inflict on the kids. So, I don't know. Prayers go up to the families that, you know, that lost someone. You know, hopefully the Gilliam family can, you know, recover from this, take care of those children, those babies, and raise them up to do the right thing. So, I don't know. We'll see. That's my time. You know, if you like what you heard from me, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below. You know, I definitely would appreciate it. You know, hit that like button as well. You know, and click that notification bell icon and, you know, let you know when I upload a story, you know, because I'm going to keep these stories coming and I'm going to need you to keep on watching them, you know, because I really enjoy what I do. I do it for y'all. So, you know, just come on back and I have another story for you, you know, so don't hesitate to share with your family and friends, you know. Show them what happened, you know, create a dialogue, you know what I mean? So, you know, leave a comment down below as well, you know, just let me know what you think about the story. Let me know if you think that the judge was right in giving her so long of a sentence, or was they overbearing, I guess, you know, if it was too much. You know, just leave a comment below, you know. So, I thank y'all. I love y'all. Peace.